Pull you back up. It's like your head kind of cut off. Your head cut off?
Oh, no, it's good. I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
You laughing already? We ain't even started yet. You got a trick up your sleeve, huh?
Hey y'all. You ready, babe?
I'm going.
Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Okay. We're not waiting on other people. We just gonna get started.
You started right to it.
Okay, y'all. So tonight we're gonna talk about how long I made my man wait before we became intimate and my reason why. And we're gonna talk about our first time, doing the thing. So I made my man wait. Okay, so we went on our first date to the movies to see Think Like a Man. And y'all remember Megan Good had made her dude wait 90 days. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make him wait 90 days just like Megan because, people feel like when you do it on the first night, you like, oh. So I had made him wait. Babe, do you think girls that sleep with a man on the first night is a holdover? How you feel about that?
It all depends how long y'all take.
No, on the first night. Like,
There be people that got together on the first night and they stay together for a long time. Then be people that just be a one night stand. It all depends how them people feel for each other. So it be different situations for different people. That's how I feel on that.
how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like girls who sleep with a man on the first night, like, the relationship lasts longer, or it's just like, do you feel like the man gonna take them serious after that first night? Like, I wanted to make him wait because, I don't know, I just felt like it'll make him have more respect for me. It'll make him feel like, oh yeah, she the one, she held out, whatever. But what y'all think? Is he gonna do it? What y'all think? How long y'all made y'all man wait? Okay. So, what feel did it make you respect me more than I made you wait? Like when I told you gotta wait, how you felt?
It kind of really didn't bother me because not saying that I was gonna make you wait, but I ain't wanna have sex with you that fast anyway. Cause I be having bad experiences. Girls get attached quick too, so.
Okay.
I want to feed you out first. Anyway, so it ain't bothering me.
Yeah, I had to make you wait because people get attached quick to me too, so. It works both ways.
All right.
But that's a good answer because people do get attached for real, right? But y'all, let me tell y'all the first time, right? When me and my husband first met, he didn't tell me his real name. He had told me another name, right? So when we was intimate one night, we had been drinking, I had went on a little date. This is after our 90 days. This is after I made him wait 90 days. Right? So, y'all. So, we feeling our drink, feeling our liquor, feeling each other. And while we was intimate or whatever, I had called him this name. The name that he told me when we first met. So, can I tell the name or not?
Good set.
So, I was like, David. You know how you call your man name during intimacy or whatever. So I said the name. So he stopped in the middle of it and was like, what did you just call me? So I'm like having second thoughts in my own head, like, dang. What?
Shit, I forgot I told you that.
I was like, dang, what did I call him? Like, I hope I ain't just called this man somebody's name.
Yeah.
Technically, I did. So I was like, your name,
Yeah, I forgot. So
I was like, your name David, right? And he just like bust out laughing. But the reason is because he had me lying about his name. His real name is
Chico.
Yeah. So, like I said, we doing our thing, and I called him his name, and he done lied, don't believe his own lie, the name he told me, and now he looking at me like, like I done called him somebody else's name, and really,
I had to get used to it.
He had to get used to the lie that he told me with his name being David, in which that's not his real name. But have you ever had somebody call you somebody else's name though?
No, but see, that was my first time giving somebody like a fake real name. Usually I give them a fake nickname. So I use a different nickname for every side of town or whatever. So.
And you know what's crazy? Like when I was dating, I would always give people my fake name. But it was just something about you where I was like, I'm just giving him my real name. But then you done lied about your real name. So now I'm calling you technically this other man's name, and it's just like, I just had this feel like, well, what else you lying about? Like,
that was part of me filling the out process.
So, what is your best feature about me?
Best feature about you? Well, of course you're shape, but that way everybody gonna think, well, it's your face to me. I think you're real pretty in your face and you got nice features. And your skin complexion is very beautiful.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. You got a question for me?
So how you felt being when you like, damn, motherfucker been lying about his name the whole time? How you felt?
When you lied about your name, I just felt like, I mean, what else? I feel like I can't trust you. Like, I'm like, okay, so how old are you? Like, let me see your ID. Oh, that's what I did. I made him show me his ID. Hey, I made him show me his ID because I felt like, well, if you lie about your name, then what else could you possibly lie about? And I just felt like, oh, he got the rest of them. He, whatever, But that was it. So, hey y'all, who's all tuned in.
Okay, I want you to tell them about when I first met you. And I asked you what you want to do. And you said you want to do hair, and I said, well, let me put you in school to do hair. What was your first reaction that you gave me?
Oh, what, you want me to go to school for hair?
Yeah, like to get a license.
Okay, so when we first met, I told him I enjoyed doing hair, and he told me that he wanted to pay for me to go to hair school, and I was like, no. Did I say no? Like, I was like, yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna go to hair school for a year, and I can just do hair on the side, make my money. I don't have time to go to school. But he ended up pushing me to go, and that was one of the best things that I did because it's just good to be like legit and certified in everything that you do. So yeah, you should be investing.
No, it's not just about investing, but all right. But so when you finished the school and you started getting the clients and started seeing how the real world was, like you taking that hair stuff serious. Like, did it open your mind? Like, damn, like I need to build my brand, or I need to build my name, or how do you go about it first when you first figured out, like, damn, I'm gonna be doing hair. Like when it finally hit you.
How did I feel when it finally hit me that my hair stuff like
that's gonna be your career? Like, no, that is about to take off. It's just like, damn, it's gonna be my career. Like, you finish your school, you got your license, and now you got your clients, and now you're looking at yourself like, well,
when I got my license, I felt more legit. Like, I felt like prices just went up. I'm not charging like I used to charge $40 for a shortcut. So once I got my license, it was just like I need to get into somebody's salon. I'm not gonna keep doing hair out my kitchen or whatever. So then once I went to somebody's salon, it was like the more I grew, the more I got older, I felt like I want to be a boss. Like, I'm certified, I'm licensed, I want to be a boss. Like, I want my own stuff. So that's what even now, what I've been working towards is having my own salon. Yeah, pretty much. So, do you feel like I push you and I motivate you to do what it is you want to do?
Well, you give me the energy to stay motivated though, but I always motivate myself, push myself to be better every day. So I'm always planning ahead. Not that I'm overthinking the situation, but I'm always trying to stay 10 steps ahead. So when something falls back, I could be able to cover for it, or I could be ready for it at all times. But yeah, you motivate me to be a better man and a better father.
Okay. Do y'all have any questions for us? Hey, Tisha. Hey, Tisha. For those that are just tuning in, we went live. We jumped right into it, just talking about how I made him wait 90 days. Because it just made me feel like it was like a respect thing, a self-esteem thing. I didn't want to feel like a HOE, so I made him wait. And then when I finally gave him the goodies, I called him somebody else's name, which was a name that he had given me, but it wasn't his real name. So that's all you're talking about. But do y'all have any questions for us? Why everybody always ask us that?
What's that?
When we having another baby? I think somebody asked that on the last live.
Yeah, he asked us, huh?
Why you want us to have another baby?
Y'all want to know that it's better?
We want to have another baby. Right now, we have a lot of good things. We have a lot of...
I had just one more.
We have a lot of things going on that we're trying to build. We're trying to create generational wealth for our kids that we don't even have yet. So having more kids right now is kind of going to set us back.
Oh, they were looking for a boy. That was asking me.
What position you got to be in to get a boy? I always see people like, you got to be in a certain position. Okay.
Somebody got a lot of boys today.
What y'all up to though? Y'all quiet on here? Uh-oh. Said the word can only have one Bella. Well, if y'all don't have any more questions, but you got any questions for me right now?
Mm-hmm. Since they talking about babies and stuff, when you seen how like Isabella was, did you think?
She said side leg up. I like that position.
Did you think she was gonna be that light, or did you feel like she was gonna be a little bit dark?
I felt like Bella. I just felt like she was gonna be a mixed baby. Like, I don't know. I felt like she was gonna be a mixed baby.
She came out better than what I imagined in my mind, though.
Shoot at me. Thank you. Okay, let me ask you this: what made you into black girls? Like, why don't you date your own race?
I think it comes from being in Miami. Me growing up in Miami. Of course, there was a lot of races around. And, where I lived at, it was a lot of Spanish girls, but most of them already had boyfriend. And a lot of Spanish girls always like the older boys anyway. Their mama used to always make them get older boys. So when I was going to school, I used to see some pretty black girls and I was just attracted to them. Not that that was my main preference, but later on it became my main preference.
Okay. For me, because people always ask me, like my clients and stuff, they be like, what made me date outside my race? Growing up, I decided to date black guys and black boys, but I had got dogged out so bad dating black men, dating black guys, boys, whatever you want to call them, but I used to always tell myself I would never date somebody outside my race, like, ooh, no, no. But then once I gave it a try, it's like completely different. Like, men gonna be men, I feel. All men have like similar ways to a certain extent, but dating outside my race, like I said, it's just a different feeling. Like, I feel like for you, like dating you make me feel on a whole nother level. Like, I'm not gonna say you worship the ground that I walk on, but you just make me feel like I'm a queen. Like, I don't know, like I just feel more secure. Like, the love is just different. I can honestly say that it's different. And I always encourage my clients, like, date outside your race, give it a try. You won't know until you try it. So nothing against black men. Like, I'm not racist or nothing like that, but I definitely think do I refer to him as my king?
Do you?
Do I refer to you as my king? I mean, I don't call you king.
I don't say that.
But that's a good question. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you laughing?
Do you refer to me as your queen?
All the time.
What make me your queen?
First of all, you can mother my child and you my wife. So you have to be my queen no matter what. I'm not the king on the chessboard. You know, the queen got to move around. And the king got to have his foot on the ground. And stay solid.
I will say, you know, what I do feel like I can work on as a queen is allowing my king to take the lead more. I'm not gonna say I act like the king, but I am kind of like a little dominant. So I'm working on being more like soft and like submissive and stuff like that, because you know, you be single for so long and you've been so independent for so long. It's like you can't control me. Don't tell me what to do. I'm a boss. I'm I take care of myself. So now being in a relationship, it's just like I said, I'm just working on being more softer, not calling the shots, being more submissive, taking his lead, not talking back, not being so defensive about everything, letting him win. Sometimes even if I think I should win the conversation, but you know, yeah, I definitely think this is my king.
You used to get a lot of fights in school?
What?
Did you used to get a lot of fights in school? Because you got a lot of fighting in you.
I'm not a fighter.
So you're not fighting? No. You look like you was fighting.
The talking back part is tough for you. Yeah, it's real hard to bite my tongue. Like, how you feel about that?
I'll be having to have all the patience. That's why I got a big old man in my forehead right now. And you have to have patience. Because I'm a man, I know. If you certain stuff could trigger certain reactions. So I just be having to hold you in.
I can honestly say he do have a lot of patience. We still learn each other. But you may gotta make sure you answer your stuff too.
Oh, damn.
Like I say, people look at 10 years and look at our pictures and
this
stuff.
Is her live on she got going on. I'm just adding on to it.
And think that we just so perfect and stuff, but it's like, no, we go through stuff like everybody else.
I need to put the link where y'all can go on Facebook and watch it on there too.
Oh, she said where we getting the questions from. So, ladies, you gotta learn to be submissive. You gotta learn to be, let them take the lead sometimes. Even if you feel like they lead the wrong way, you just gotta let them take the lead and just go from there. Like, don't no man want no man. Like, don't no man want no tough, like, dominant woman. You gotta let him wear the pants, you wear the skirt, you wear the dress.
On the rate from 1 to 10, how hard is that for you? And be true.
How hard is what? Being submissive and stuff?
And having to learn how to bite your tongue when somebody else got to bite their tongue for you. Learn how to bite your tongue. Yeah, take another sip. You gotta take a sip, take another sip.
It's hard. Like,
overrated from 1 to 10.
Oh, 1 to 10?
From 1 to 10, how hard is that for you?
With 10 being the hardest?
Cheeto, if y'all have questions, y'all can ask questions on this one too.
With 10 being the hardest?
1 being easiest, 10 being the hardest.
I would say.
Like how when you go to the doctor, how they be asking you how much is your pain?
How bad is the pain?
Yeah.
I would say like a 7, 8.
A 7, 8. That's how hard it is.
That shit hard.
I think you being true.
That shit hard.
I think
though.
more like a 9.
Cause like when you be seeing certain stuff, though, I just like.
Man, you don't let nothing fly.
Cause it's like.
You won't let.
I feel like I be misunderstood.
I can't get one of you.
I feel like I'm misunderstood sometimes. Like, so I have to defend myself. I have to defend what you're thinking of me. That's not my intention. So it's like I gotta say something.
I don't be caring for real. I just be saying stuff sometimes if I can slide one in. But I be noticing that shit be hurting me. So I'm like, okay.
Hold on,
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Do I have advice for a young couple? Do we have advice for a young couple? I would just say, for me, from my point of view, communicate. Know your partner's love language. Ooh, baby, we gotta work on that. I got an activity for us.
Okay.
Know your partner's love language because, like, for instance, if you know your partner's love language, it's easier for you to love them. But if you don't know your partner's love language, then you're going to expect them to love them how, like, you're only going to love them how you want to be loved, but you're not thinking about how they really want to be loved. So, for instance, like, my love language is gifts. I just learned this. I like to be gifted. Like, that's my way of feeling like, you think about me when you out. Like, that's my love language. Gift me. Even if it's small, like even if it's just you buy me my favorite chips out the store, I know you think about me. His love language is he likes affection. He don't like I buy him gifts all the time, and like he don't really. I'm not gonna say he don't show appreciation, but it's like, oh, thank you, like, oh, okay, babe, that's what's up. But he likes for me to be on him, like, hey, baby, how was your day at work? Like, giving him time. So. Yeah, so my advice is know your partner's love language. That's the first thing. What about you, babe? What's your advice?
For the young couples?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like they be too busy with their insecurity, man. So I just feel like they need to have a friendship before they have a relationship.
Yes.
That way it could be like, not saying that it's an open relationship where everybody gonna just have sex with anybody who they want, but when y'all friends and
that is so good, man. Right.
If you see that person that you really like though with other people and shit, it's gonna give you certain feelings. So it'll let you know then, like, damn, man, I like this person more than I really thought I did. it'll bother you that damn boy they have sex with such and such too. So it'll make you like, well, all right, then when we do decide to settle down, then you gonna have more of an understanding of why y'all together instead of y'all just jumping in together because y'all have some good sex and now y'all fighting all the damn time. So y'all.
So that's how it was with us.
So I just feel like just be friends, so the insecurities won't be so much there when y'all do get together. That's just my way of looking at it.
That's true because the moment I gave him something, it was just like.
You know like what?
You
know like what? I want to hear this too.
It was like the moment I gave you something, remember? You just like fell in love, like we didn't get a chance to like work on the friendship.
Oh yeah. Even though you made me wait 3 months, hold on, see now you backwards now.
Yeah, you know.
So what was it making me wait for that long? Wasn't it to feel each other out first?
Yeah, but
that's why when you first had sex, then it was like, oh, I really don't want nobody to have sex with him.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like the advice for the young people. Like, y'all take y'all time.
Yeah, take y'all time.
Take y'all time. They be having sex the same day, and then they go together next week. So I'm just saying.
Because they look at some power. Okay. All right. Hey, cousin, hold on. Let me answer Tish. I think it's on
They showed you try to change the people.
Oh, yeah. She made a good point.
What's that?
She said it's hard to kind of be submissive, I guess, when it comes to conversation because sometimes the man makes the woman feel unheard and always try to get their point across, which is true. Remember?
Well, I try to do that.
You used to.
You
used to, but we used to go through that where we would conversate or try to conversate, and it was like he would want to talk. So then it's like you only want me to see your point of view. So now it's like you don't want to hear me, so now I want to listen to you no more.
Nah, cause you kind of aggressive talk. So.
Like what?
Aggressive when you talk, especially when you trying to prove a point. You aggressive when you do it. So even though somebody want to talk and say what they need to say, they want to get aggressive too. So,
I can't be aggressive because it's like you finna hear what I gotta say. Like,
yeah,
this is what it's gonna be. Like, I'm gonna let you talk, but then when I talk, it's like, and then don't cut me off because like I got short-term memory. So if I'm talking and you cut me off, I done forgot what I was about to say. So now it's like
you ain't got no short-term memory. You got
selective memory. He said I got selective memory. I remember what I want to remember, but it's hard kind of reading these things.
What's wrong?
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to answer y'all. I want to learn how to be submissive, but it's my mouth and attitude. Yeah, me too, girl. Listen, we've been together 10 years, and we just now kind of like. I've been doing good.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, like I said, you just gotta sometimes bite your tongue and let them win the conversation sometimes. It don't gotta be, every time, but. And then you can, like, even if, like, y'all in the middle of a conversation and you not, you want to talk back or you want to say something that you shouldn't be saying at the moment, it's like, let it go. And then when y'all get on good terms, say it then. Like, baby, when we had that heated conversation the other day, I had really felt like such and such. Like, a lot of times I try to say things when the temperature is down between us. Like, when it's cool, we chilling, it's like we'll go on a date and I might let's go out to eat. Only because I know for real I want to let him know how I feel about something. Like, it's not always good to, what is it, match fire with fire? Or light fire? What is it? You know what I'm trying to say. It's not always good to like,
go tit for tat.
Go tit for tat and like just let him say what he want to say. But just keep in your head what you want to say, and like after y'all on good terms, then you know say what you got to say. And just be like, and then sometimes like when me and him talking, we having a heated conversation, I always tell him like, we just gonna agree to disagree. Like you feel how you feel, I feel how I feel. Let's kiss, I love you, good night. Like we're not gonna go to bed mad. Let's just like agree to disagree. But I do that.
I be getting pissed off sometimes though.
When I say that?
Yeah, cause you been and said all the shit you had to say. And I wait that shit out, but I be waiting. I be like, damn, boy. Ooh, well, I ain't finna cut her off. But ooh, I got something for that ass. And then you gonna finish everything talking about we just gonna agree to disagree, and I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, they said we neglecting their comments.
What? And I be hot in the motherfuckers, and now you done said all that, and now you gonna talk about we're gonna have to agree to disagree. And I ain't get to say what I had to say. So sometimes it'll make me hot when you do that. But you got to do that. But sometimes too though, you have to disagree. Because in my mind, I be saying the same thing too. Before she even finished, I be like, man, we ain't gonna see each other's point of view on this. So when she said, sometimes I be like, yeah, I'm glad she said that anyway, because we weren't gonna see eye to eye on this. And maybe later on we could see eye to eye, but not at that moment.
Like she said, you definitely gotta pick and choose your battles. Some stuff don't even be worth it, buddy. And then a lot of times too, I be feeling like, well, usually now that we married, we usually just kind of go back and forth about, like, if he feel neglected because I work a lot, or like we don't argue about stupid stuff no more. Like when we was dating, we would argue about every little thing, but now that we married, it's like if we ain't finna break up about it, then it's no point in arguing. Not saying you have to get to that point once you're married. You can do it now while you're dating. Like if y'all ain't finna break up about it, don't argue about it, because it's just kind of like, you know. And then I don't like that negative energy. Like I don't like. Let me answer that question.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all can ask some questions too. Y'all can ask some questions too, man. If I've been ignoring y'all, my bad.
See, I just got that thing. But what I was saying?
You was talking about?
I know I was talking. I don't remember.
I guess you forgot.
Yeah. Y'all got any more questions? Any more questions, y'all? I like that question about. I like your answer about the friendship, for real.
Oh yeah.
So that's something I've been like when me and my husband had got together.
Oh, what brings out the happiness in y'all?
What brings out the happiness in us?
That through all the pain and all that other, we find out we don't, no matter what, we gonna love each other anyway. So now, not saying we get past the storm, but we pass it practically over the hump, so we can just focus on what makes us happy now and bring the best out of each other instead of doing all the bickering and all that.
And I would say this too. Some people always ask me like, how y'all been together for so long? I tell everybody this. You have to work on something together, like a goal. You have to have a goal together. If he just kind of doing his own thing and you doing your own thing, it's like, when are y'all gonna bond? What do y'all have in common? Like, what are y'all gonna talk about together? If he is in his own world, you in your own world. So usually we just try to focus on ways to build businesses together, how to make money together, like whatever.
I'm laughing at my homeboy. He say, "It is my dog the hardest thing in the relationship."
Is that don't?
My car.
Which don't?
My convertible, my brown car.
Oh. So yeah, make sure that when y'all in a relationship, y'all working on something together. Because if not, it's gonna get boring. Like, gonna get boring. So right now we got like salon we working on, we got house we working on, we got other things that we working on together. What do you think about that? Like working on stuff together to keep the interest and like the fun and the bond in a relationship.
I feel like that's important. Like my homeboy said, and this other person right here saying it's other ways for me to introduce a woman to live into my world. He talking about my car. Like, I know you really ain't like them kind of cars like that, but by me having one and me bringing you to events and stuff like that and bringing you into my world a little bit, it lets you kind of see a different side of me. So I'll be looking forward to that sometimes too. Cause not saying that people get boring, but you know, you just want to see different sides of different people and how they interact with people when they're not around you, and see that kind of side of them too. So that bring that okay, damn, you know, make you feel good about that other person.
Yeah, because I do know women who are not interested in things that their partner got going on. Just like I'm sure it's men that's not really interested in stuff that they partner, like they girl got going on. But like with his don'ts, he love don'ts. He love old school cars. So at first it's like, okay, you know, that's cool, but I wasn't really into it. It was just like, you go with your friends to the shows and stuff like that. But
you still not really into it like that. We wish that.
I try to be into it.
I mean, it don't bother me at all because I know they ain't your speed. But I mean, I know you like my car, so that's the only thing that I care about. You like
but even
my car.
sometimes now I be like, babe, let's go ride in your dome.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let me drive it. Like he let me drive his car, his dome, twice when I was drunk, right? That was love, babe. You remember that?
Oh yeah. Now we were leaving at the strip club one day. She said, "Damn, I want to drive this girl."
I was in there like, don't. But you remember?
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all just gotta be involved with each other. Yeah. Any more questions? What's the conversation about?
The conversation, if you ask a question, we're gonna answer.
We already answered about another baby. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we already answered that, Keto. We're not having another baby right now.
Somebody have another baby for us. But do y'all have any other questions? Again, we're going to try to go live every Monday. So if y'all have anything in particular that y'all want to talk about or ask us, we're going to keep it real. We're not going to leave nothing out. Feel free and make sure y'all follow us on all platforms at The Perfect M. We're not perfect, but that's the whole point, right? Yeah, The Perfect M.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And y'all be blessed. And stay stress free and just enjoy life.
Please enjoy it. Life is very short. You believe life is short?
Yeah. So we do. You gotta enjoy it.
Alright, y'all. Go love on y'all man. You know, go spend some time with y'all man.
I got y'all. I'm gonna put that link on there for y'all too. And Forever Clean 74. Appreciate you checking in, bro. Wait from Alabama.